So if you guys don't know this, a couple months ago, I made a 33-minute video that I spent the whole day on, and it was talking about my experience with the furry community. Overall, I was giving my critiques, my criticisms, my overall experience being in the community, the things that I hated being in there, some of the things that I did that were kind of memorable, and overall something that I don't want to be remembered as, is something that I want to move on, and not something that I want to be known for. I'll leave that in the link of the description for you guys to see it, to know a little bit more context as to why I'm making this video in the first place. I see a reply made by Blue Fulv, who is one of the most known shit posters on Twitter, of a tweet that's in relation to Las Vegas FurCon, a furry convention that is in Las Vegas, which of course speaks for itself by the name. It starts off by saying this: "Dear members of the Las Vegas FurCon community, the Southern Nevada Anthropomorphic Events Board of Directors," that is a pretentious name, "met on Sunday, April 14th to discuss Las Vegas FurCon's future as an event and a community. After consideration of arguments from each side, the board decided Las Vegas FurCon shall remain a 21 plus convention indefinitely." Now that sentence is all you need to read. This specific FurCon or furry convention is going to be listed as 21 plus, as in you gotta be 21 or above of age to go into this convention. And to be honest, it doesn't really surprise me, okay? Because in the sense that adult furries are inexplicably immature when it comes to renovating, or I should say renting a hotel to stay at, and then go to a furry convention where they could party and rock it out, when really they will, no pun intended, mark their territory like a bunch of buffoons. The whole point of going to a convention is to have fun. Just because you're so open of being random and being unique about being weird, that doesn't give you permission to be a dickhead, alright? It's not that hard to follow the rules and obey the laws of following the rules of the convention. There was a whole video, I think it was forest fur, river fur, something, and there was people throwing out diapers, used condoms everywhere, and there was just legit living, no pun intended, like lunatics. Sure, you could joke about it all the time, like, oh yeah, we're gonna start furry chaos. Well, don't start making crimes that involves with sex and vandalism. And keep in mind, there's also minors are also part of the furry community. Sure, you could have your opinions of hating kids, but at the same time, you have to be mindful that there's furry conventions that allow people of all ages, if they have a parental guardian on the side, to experience the convention as well. The whole point of going to a convention is to have fun and not to become a criminal, or let alone a nuisance or a menace to society for the sake of boosting your ego. Okay, it doesn't make any sense to me, and it shouldn't be that hard to follow the rules. Since that Las Vegas FurCon is specifically the only fur convention that's listing this as 21 plus of age to enter, I honestly feel like every fur convention should be listed as 21 plus of age. It doesn't surprise me that adult furries will do anything in their power to make this convention like it's theirs, like as if they own it, okay? You know that janitors exist? They gotta clean up the mess that you make. Sure, you can do all your kinky stuff, but why do you have to put it in the convention, or why do you have to put it in a hotel next to a convention? Why you gotta put it in a place where it's not in your house? It doesn't make any sense to me. You are an adult. You are independent. You should think for yourself and think logically. But maybe that noggin of yours isn't working for you. And since I am 19 years old and I'm gonna be 20 in November 9 of this year, there's really no point into me going to a furry convention, because the experience is already ruined for me. Like, being in the furry community for 9 months, it's enough to convince myself that maybe being a furry was just a white people thing after all. And to be fair, I barely see any black or brown representatives in the furry community, or any Native American ones, okay? Barely any Puerto Ricans, Latinos, Native Americans. I'm over here just by myself. I mean, sure, there's like some people that are Puerto Rican, but there's more of single digits than triple digits of that specific race that's related to me. And also, my brother did tell me that he's gonna try to put me into a furry convention to quote unquote get rid of my fear, to see it ain't all that bad. And of course I would go. I don't want my brother to waste a lot of money, but at the same time, I'm not even gonna last a whole 30 minutes. 1 minute in, and I'm already having thoughts of wanting to find the quickest way to kill myself. Either it's the news or a taser through my eyeball. That's all I gotta say for this video. I hope you guys can understand why this doesn't really surprise me. And if you guys do want to know my experience of me being in the furry community, I'll leave the link in the description for you guys to take a look for yourselves. This is a video that I did wanted to talk about and to give my take on it. And to be honest, it doesn't surprise me. And I honestly feel like this could be the future for the furry community. And this might be a hint that it's going to be the downfall. That's all I got gotta say for this video. I just wanted to give my take on this. I'll be seeing you all later with another video I do want to upload. This is Wolf Gray, and I'll see you all later. See ya.